This is Adrian Hall, and you're watching Sport City with Simon Preston.
Ready. Hi, my name is Ronaldo Wade. You're watching Sports City.
Hi, I'm Marvin Thompson, and you're watching Sport City.
Hi, my name is Andrew Simpson, and you're watching Sports.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Sports City. This is the channel where we come together to discuss sporting matters. So we're going to talk a little bit about cricket right now, and specifically the West Indies women's team, as they will host England in Barbados and Antigua. This will be a series that comprises T20s and ODIs. So it's a white ball series. So basically it's going to be 3 one-day internationals and 5 T20s. So it's going to run from December 4 to December 22. So that will be the length of time. So the ODIs in particular will be in Antigua on December 4, 6, and 9. And those 3 ODIs will form part of the ITC Women's Championship. And as we know, plays a massive, massive role for the next World Cup in 2025. Now, the first T20 will also be in Antigua, but the next 4 T20s will be shifting to Barbados, and specifically the Kensington Oval in Barbados. And that will be December 14, 17, 18, and 22. And as we know, these T20s are extremely crucial as it plays an important role for the West Indies women's team for the T20 World Cup, which commences in South Africa next year. Yeah, that T20 Women's World Cup, as we know, it's not the same year as the men's tournament like it once was in the past. And of course, the West Indies women's team will be hoping to improve on what happened in Australia in 2020, where they're eliminated in the group stages of that tournament. So the T20 World Cup in South Africa, that is slated for February 10 to 26. And like I said, in South Africa, in Cape Town, it'll be Port Elizabeth, and you'll also have it in Paarl as well. So those are the venues. And as it relates specifically to the group stages for the tournament itself, the West Indies, and I'm going to bring it on your screen quite shortly so that you guys can be able to see the groups itself. So the West Indies are in Group B, just showing you Group A. Group A has Australia, Bangladesh, New Zealand, South Africa, and Sri Lanka. So it's a 10-team competition. Group B has England, India, Ireland, Pakistan, and the West Indies. The West Indies opens their campaign against England. And of course, they'll face India on the 15th in Cape Town, then Ireland on the 17th, and then end the group stages against Pakistan on the 19th. Quite cutthroat, 5 teams in this group, and the top 2 teams from each group will advance to the semi-finals of the competition. Honestly, not a massive fan of this tournament. I still believe that you need to have a quarterfinal in a World Cup, but it is what it is, and this is the situation that we have right now in proceedings. So top 2 teams, so the West Indies will have to win 3 of those 4 games to advance to the semi-finals. They have to defeat Ireland, in my opinion. They have to defeat Pakistan, and they have to defeat England. So that's the only way how they'll be able to get to the semi-finals of the competition, and it's imperative for them to do so when you're bearing in mind the future that lies ahead. And of course, they hosted the T20 World Cup back in 2018. And if you look at their history in the T20 World Cup, the West Indies, they're one of 3 teams to actually win the T20 World Cup. Australia, well, they've won it on 5 occasions, including the most recent one on home soil. England, they won it once in 2009. And of course, the West Indies in 2016. In New Zealand, they've been runners-up. India, they were runners-up. And South Africa, the furthest they've been is the semi-finals of the World Cup. So the attention will now swiftly move towards the 2023 edition. And of course, we take it from there. 2024 will be in Bangladesh. And the tournament will expand to 12 teams for the 2026 edition of the tournament, which will be in England. So for that 12-team tournament, you might have a Super 12, or you might just have 4 groups or 3 groups and 4 teams in each of those 3 groups. So that's basically how it is from that angle. But just a reminder of that schedule that the West Indies has in terms of the series upcoming against England next month. This will be the specific schedule. So the ODIs on December 4, 6, and 9. The T20s, December 11, 14, 17, 18, and 22. The times of the matches, well, the ODIs are at 1 o'clock Jamaica time. The T20 is 5 o'clock Jamaica time. So that gives you a bit of perspective in the grand scheme of things. So that basically wraps up things as it relates to this tour. I believe that this England series is imperative for them in preparation for the World Cup. It's basically the last chance to basically get all the pieces together for the World Cup next year. My only wish was that a series was played on the African continent so that they could get accustomed to the conditions of things, but having ample match practice is surely important as well. So I'm glad from this perspective. So Sport City fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sport City for more content.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.